All right, guys. Wow. What a week. My brain hasn't stopped. I think I'm a professional sleeper though, because I sleep like a baby. But um, you know, my brain has not stopped. It's been so crazy what's been happening. I this back and forth going up through the PAYE job. I resigned, and then I didn't resign because my friend who was going to get me on to his job said, look, it's too early. He didn't give me an offering letter, but we had a verbal conversation where I just thought, yeah, let's do it. And I thought, out of respect, I will tell him as soon as I can. And, so there's work to be done. Um, so that was kind of funny. So I've moved my stuff to my friend's studio, though. He's given to me, he's given that sort of like gesture as like, like come move your stuff over here, and we'll kind of figure it out, and when it's time to hire you would do that. So that's kind of cool, but at the same time I've got to travel to go use the printer now. Yeah, the flat looks nice with the rooms, the extra room, but also now I've just got this massive room with nothing in it. So in hindsight, I probably would have kept it at the flat. But also, I like the separate space so I can work. But I've just proved to myself today that I've gone in and I've been in there for about 6 hours, and I haven't really got much time. I have been fighting the printer, and that just takes time. So the stuff I came here to do, I got like one thing done. Um, so um, so yeah, let's collaborate. Calibration problems. There's been the yellow went, and then I fixed it, and then the magenta went, and I fixed it. So I'm learning about soaking and such. So check out all the shorts for all of that. So then I moved the printer, of course. So I thought to myself, what would I have done differently? And I would have just been way more delicate. I mean, it's an expensive bit of kit, but I just thought you could like move it like a piece of furniture. But like, it just it's never quite the same. And now I've got like not studio grade lighting as well. I can see problems, and I'm just like, it's all funny at the end of the day, isn't it? It's like it's all good, but yeah, learned a lot. Been a bit scatterbrained, just trying to get a good print out. I started using the True Color generic vinyl 2 with True Color 2. That seems to work the best for what I need it for. And yeah, so and I think having a separate when I come in and I'm gonna write a list of things to do, and I can't leave unless I get those things done. But this is sort of on my commute. It's about a 3-minute drive off of my commute, so it's really not bad. So I could come here early in the morning. Probably not going to happen. I'll definitely come here in the evening, and come here like once or twice a week, and then maybe a day on a weekend, just to kind of get away from the flat and get some physical prints done. I always like a sample. A lot of people do designs and they just have the picture up. I could do that for the temporary thing until I have the prints, but in fact I might even do that. But I will have a physical example. It's quite interesting. I feel like I've taken a step back as well. But I've got to take a step back for the long game. And there is a bit of me who's thinking, why don't I just do it all myself? Why don't I just do it all myself? I don't have any clients. I had a client, and I haven't heard from them in a while. I do need a message actually. I need to invoice them. I did design work for them with no outcome, so I still worked for them as far as I'm concerned. I need to invoice them, so perhaps that's a conversation to open up anything new that's going on. It's not the greatest subject to start a conversation on, like, you owe me money, but it's all right. I've got a new tripod for the phone, so getting a bit more serious with the recording. I like YouTube. I like just talking, and I like reporting and vlogging what I'm doing, and it's interesting to me. And also, I guess I sort of, in a way, I sort of archive what's been happening, and I've been archiving so much that's been happening that I've actually gone ahead of schedule of the content that I have. So if there's ever a random video from like a week ago or a month ago, you go, wait, this is an old video. It's just because I'm just appeasing the algorithm. So there'll just be like stock videos of just randomly printing. So of course, as well, in this print house, there's other printers. So there's a part of me is just like, should I just ask him to pay for material and ink? You know, I can do all the labor myself. I know what the material costs. Are we going to clash because we're two printers? So this is things that I need to figure out. So like, I said to him I won't nick any of his clients, but once I get a big client, it's going to be a tricky situation. Does he say, come with me, let me do it, and you mark it up? We're quite honest with each other, which I like. There's a part of me that wants to just get a limited company and cred max. I feel like I can get this working. There's a payment. I had a car crash, didn't I? So there's a payment coming my way soon. So I'm going to have cash flow. So I'm ready. I'll be ready to go and attack. I'm not silly with money, but you know, things just they're expensive these days, aren't they? So I don't want to wait around for someone to save me, but I feel like I'm not quite there. What I'm going to do, so I saw this good structure of a sort of how you escape the 9 to 5 or the PAYE. I don't mind a 9 to 5, but I just want a fair exchange of my time and labour, which obviously you can't get in a PAYE because you're worth more than what you do, otherwise there's no point hiring you. And it said you become a sole trader and then you prove profit. So if you prove profit to yourself, you're having a consistent, because some months I'll make 200 quid and some months I'll make 600 quid. It's like, and then some months I think I was looking at one month on Etsy. No, 1 month on Etsy I made like 19 quid. So like, you know what I mean? And but you gotta add like the eBay and a Depop and all the rest of it. So it's never just, I don't think it's ever been that low, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not consistent. I can't prove profit, which I think is a very good way of looking at things. And then when you can prove profit, that's when you become a limited company. I'm not here to bump anyone. I don't want to like cop block anyone from doing what they want to do, or you know, pretend to help someone. I think pretending to help someone is worse than not helping someone. But I'm not naive either. So you know, if the goalposts move to where they currently are, I'll be more than happy just to kind of just figure it out and go back to square one. I had a good saying the other day: it's either yes or no in business, not a maybe. And you can see when you talk to someone who runs a business, you can see they have like this loose script they work off. They've been asked questions that you're asking them a million times, so you've always got to come at a different angle, not to say, "Can I have a pay rise? Can I do this?" Oh, even yawn in there. Don't know what it's about talking, but it makes me yawn. I'm not tired. But yeah, lots going on, and I've been thinking about this, making this video too. I'm just kind of figuring out how I'm gonna, what's happening. There's plenty of people that want to help me as well. I think I could definitely get some advice of certain people, and I wonder if there's some people who would want to invest if I was to break away. I'm not. The thing is, I haven't proven profit. I feel like I could run the show, but I just need to kind of, I think I need a new printer. That printer is too slow, and it's, you know, in a work environment, I just can't see it. I can't see it working. I need something bigger with and more reliant. I want a latex, so that would be ideal. A latex with a Suma cutter or a Graphtech or whatever it's called, Graphitech. So a printer that prints, just prints, no plotter. Don't have to worry about blades on that thing, and then a plotter that cuts. That's it. If I become a pro at both those things, there's no stopping you. I know the market's quite saturated for it, but I can take my slice of the pie. I can help people. I can do other things as well. The possibilities are sort of endless when it comes to these sorts of things. But I did notice on the Steed graphics, we are on the Etsy store. It's kind of sort of floating away from the health and safety side of things, and we're trying to do more sort of household stuff / novelty. I'm sort of fine with the Etsy is going to be a launching pad. If I had a website, it would be AMPERSAND, which would be the novelty stuff, and Steed graphics would be more formal. But again, I haven't proven profit. So my goal is to get 100 listings up on the Etsy, get a real movement on that side of e-commerce, and obviously I'll duplicate it into eBay as well. So that will just take time, and I'm going to try to speed run it, but we'll see. We'll see. Like and subscribe, guys. Welcome to the new car. I don't even know if you've seen the new car yet, but yeah, take it easy. Have a lovely rest of the weekend, bank holiday weekend.